Alright, covered up the video. Guess what happens? The people make the video about they most notably do all the time. You know, I read somewhere in the comments section for a previous video that I think it was a suspect, if you will, a suspect, right? I mean, you call him, he's still innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, right? But that individual had like 21 prior arrests. Whose fault is that? Is isn't it your job to deter crime? And this is a circumstance. I mean, it kind of is, but 21 prior arrests for what? And then we got the whimpers. We should all grieve. I'm just beyond annoying, ridiculous. But
the hospital and into that ambulance. We just saw his fellow officers giving him one last salute as he leaves the hospital. And now what they'll do is in that special NYPD ambulance.
These people, I can't wait. Is this a funeral procession? Wow, it's like what is it? A transfer? A transfer to the hospital?
Nice live in Chopper 2. And what you're looking at here is the dignified transfer of fallen officer Jonathan Diller, who was killed earlier this evening at a traffic stop in Far Rockaway. They just brought him out of the hospital and into that ambulance. We just saw his fellow officers giving him one last salute as he leaves the hospital. And now what they'll do is in that special NYPD ambulance, they will take him from Queens over to the medical examiner's office in Manhattan.
I don't understand it, I don't know how other people's minds were considering, you have a healthy mind. They just say it was someone that I knew. And then I watch TV, he was murdered, he was shot. And then I see, you put him in an ambulance in a slow ride to a coroner's office. And I'm watching on my television, on my YouTube. Why in a time of grieving I want to see something like that? It would just disturb me even more. Are you individuals just obsessed with death, murder, and sadness and grievances? I mean, this is about a lack of compassion over here. Normal people probably wouldn't watch that stuff. I'm creeped out by that. I probably didn't like the guy. The guy probably would have taken my life. Who knows? He would have falsified documents and had me in jail in prison for something I didn't do. But I still don't want to see this. It's disturbing, man.
Over on East 26th Street near Bellevue Hospital. And many times what we'll see when they do this transport on a lot of the overpasses on the sides of the highways, many times
And why is this already a procession? This is like a funeral before the funeral?
The NY and the EMS folks will be on the side of the roadway up on the overpasses, also saluting the ambulance as it passes.
Saluting the ambulance.
By. This will be a large motorcade. I can show you here on that service road, the Van Wyck. They just left Jamaica Medical Center. And you can see the large number of police vehicles.
I don't know if I could use that. I don't know if it's an analogy because it's not, but it looks like a king got assassinated. Is that your law? Or do individuals actually believe he's a law? Because the law is, I'm going to say hypothetical sentiment. It's a decree. It's the law is the law. It's a written testament for abiding society. Rules, a rule. That's an individual. That's an entity. Is that the law died today or something like that? Does everyone think that's the law right there? I mean, I get it slang. I mean, slang terms. Yeah, I got a law police officer, but that you people would give too much power to individuals that don't deserve it. I'm not into police officers getting shot or murdered. It just that it's not just this country, but like the way people see that, it's just like it's shocking, and also it's bigger than life, right?
That are behind that ambulance.
And the crazy part is, it's not a crazy part. this definitely could have been prevented multiple times, multiple ways. But the ones you call so-called NYPD, for example, I mean, they're very negligent. They're very negligent individuals.
Ambulance, and what they'll do is it looks like they'll go over Jamaica Avenue, go up the hillside, and get onto the Van Wyck. If you look, and
do the people that would call that individual the law, do they follow the law?
NYPD folks outside waiting to salute their fallen brother. But also we saw what appeared to be numerous family members come out of the hospital just before they brought the stretcher out. And they were lined up next to the door. And we heard the bagpipes playing in the background as they moved the stretcher from the hospital into the ambulance. You'll see the motorcycles zip by here every once in a while. Of course, that's who's blocking off the traffic. So
yeah, it's like he's a celebrity now, right? He's a celebrity now, and yeah, it reminds me of that. I don't know who that was. It was Anna Nicole Smith, like her funeral, and yeah, the Daily Show, ridiculed that. Not her death or the funeral, but how the media, just want to crawl up her casket even. It's very disturbing, man.
The procession can make its way from Queens into Manhattan. And I will warn everybody that at some point we may lose the procession.
It's Easter's coming up. Where I'm from, in New Jersey, they have this going around because Easter and Christmas. Ambulances, fire trucks, police, motorcades.
Continue this ride. This
is the holiday a star now, a celebrity to people? Do they care about that individual or just their status?
Yeah, we see that.
The power behind it, the lawlessness, right? Or whatever.
A procession making its way up the Van Wyck. And here's what we're talking about before. There you see FDNY apparatus on the overpass here.
Oh, you did bring out the fire trucks. All right, what else?
A little hard to see in the dark there, but you see
there's helicopters, fire trucks, ambulances, cop cars. And someone's going to say we get paid. As a police officer, yeah, there's a paycheck. There's a good paycheck. Someone complains not good enough. But you should take pride in your work. Instead of just, letting people know you get paid. Procession for Easter. Is it like time and a half?
This angle a little hard to tell, but it appears
people's priorities are out of whack and messed up. That's why this is going around, and it's been like that for a long, long time.